All right, guys, welcome back, Mr. Rad Mafio. Hello, guys. Mafio, I don't think that means he's gonna like chew your butt. I think that's what you were going for. If it wasn't, I'm sorry to assume, but if it was, I don't think that's what I meant. Guys, well, we left off. What did we freaking do yesterday? We did like a daily dungeon. I remember that. I remember we did, oh, you know what? We did a public dungeon and stuff. We kind of just goofed around yesterday. We went into Solstice to do the public dungeon just for funsies. Did I actually complete it fully, though? I did. You know what I've been forgetting to do the past couple of days? I've been so overwhelmed, right? Matt, what up, brother? Yes, it is 3 a.m. 'Tis the day of the time and the time of the day and the schedule that we be in now. This is what I'm looking for. Whoa, check out that mount. I've been forgetting to hit the stable master for like 3 days. Well, what a way to show off the purchasable mounts in the game by putting them here in like Solstice. This is a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised they haven't done something like that before now. Tiffany, good morning to you. Hello. The cat implies something else. I thought that was just the only emoji that he had. Matt, thank you very much, man. I wish you the best, sir. I appreciate you to drop in. Look at that shield. That's a pretty clean shield, dude. I'm not gonna lie. We did like a proper daily dungeon, right? Yeah, so we still have to wait till like 6 a.m. to do it again. Okay, where are we at here? Let's try queuing for a random veteran and see how this damage holds up. But we're gonna do it as a DD, so it might take a minute. Aside from that, okay, I want to start Vardenfell this weekend. Now, the dealio with that is that we're basically done with Summerset, so there's not like too much to do, other than the fact that I know there's artifacts scattered throughout Summerset that we need to find and collect and bring back to the, whatever, I don't know, this building right here. We need to bring it back there. So, that's something we could do, although that's kind of boring. It like... There's no adventure there. There's no fighting there. What's this? While in combat, in your primary weapon in game... Whoa. On your primary weapon bar, gain major force, minor berserk, and minor vulnerability. Yeah. We looked at this the other day when we were making our build. There's something that... There's something that I would like to maybe dip my toes in. And that is possibly working on the werewolf build, because now with subclassing, we could do so much. It would be really neat to work on the werewolf build. And, in the sense of, like, obviously, like, the Templar is not crazy for the werewolf. It's good, and I say that because of, I think Burning Light applies in the werewolf form, and Balanced Warrior applies in the werewolf form. So we get the increased armor and weapon and spell damage of 6%. Now, Sorcerer, where is it? Is it this one? Where would it be? Somewhere in here. Hold on, I'll find it. Nope. Well, you know what else? The reduced cost of your ultimate's cool. I'll find it. There's an increased something in here somewhere. There's a reduced cost of your ultimates. Reduced damage taken. No, is it the other one? 3%. I thought this was 6%. Or at least 5%. You know what? I bet it goes up to 6% when you level it. Probably. So increases your physical and shock damage by 3%. So assuming it's 6%. That's an additional 12% damage. 6% armor. Increases your damage done against enemies by 1% for every 20% current health they have. So that's additional damage to enemies that are high on health, right? It's like the opposite of an execute. That doesn't really matter in werewolf form. So I'm thinking for the werewolf, we take like Storm Calling, right? We take Adric's Spear, and then what's the third one? Is there anything that is like even remotely interesting? Burning Pull. Oh, Combustion increases the damage of your burning and poisoned status effects by 16%. When you apply burning or poisoned to an enemy, restore magic and stamina. That could actually be good. Because I believe the werewolf provides a pretty significant amount of poison. Now, if I remember... when you deal damage, the duration of your werewolf form is increased. Weapon and spell damage. I think Infectious Claw provides the disease status effect. So there's no poison there at all. That's physical damage. I was thinking poison for some reason. Maybe there is no poison. It must be disease. Disease and bleed. No poison. Okay. Alright, hold on. We're learning here. So, Adric Spear. Okay, I wasn't ready for it. I just didn't expect it already. I thought that was going to take forever to queue for that dungeon. Adric Spear, Storm Calling, and then... what else do we have here? Dealing direct damage? No. Nope. Nope. Alright, we'll come back to it. So we are DPS, and I'm excited to see how this goes. I don't know how good it's going to be. The build's not done yet. We're still missing a couple of things. But I do feel like this is something that we got to get into here. Because we've just been doing normal dungeons and overworld, like Craglorn stuff. And I would like to see how this fares. I know I'm incredibly squishy, which is why I'm not going to fake tank. I'm super duper squishy. I would not be able to hold anything. So yeah, this guy looks like a proper tank. He's got 45,000 health. That's good. Good, baby, good. Dude, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm freaking pooped today for some reason. My body's hurting, man. I haven't been drinking my protein shakes. It's a mistake. I need to be drinking them. Okay. So it does take me a second to get buffed up properly. Is it just me, or can I not fire my bow and arrow? My sustain's not good. That's an issue. Alright. I can't tell if it's me that's struggle busting or if it's my teammates. You've been feeling disoriented though when you woke up? Dude, I'm a little bit funky too. I don't know what's going on. Alright, I'm feeling decent about my damage.
You must hurry.
As long as I can get warmed up. That's like, I just gotta get my rotations locked in.
This city will be your grave.
Dude, it doesn't really feel like that bow is doing that much. I know it's not morphed yet, so it'll obviously get better. But it doesn't feel amazing.
We'll bury you. Stones are ours to command.
Yeah, see, it only did 17k.
Serve the zigzag.
Well, that time
or
it did
die.
46. I don't know.
Serve the zigzag or die.
Alright, so we are still missing a couple buffs, too. I feel like
Arrived too late.
I'm doing alright as far as damage goes, but it's definitely gonna get
Back to the swamp.
a little bit better.
You are free, friends. Flee this place. Angels, is that you? Yes.
Shoot, what happened?
I am here to rescue you. You sound surprised. No. Well,
You know what I
yes,
think happened?
a little.
I think
You should head back to
maybe
the village.
our other
My
DD was
companions
also a
and I will
healer.
Free the rest of the tribe.
Hold on a minute.
Pay no attention to them. They are still in shock, I think. I will run ahead to scout out these ruins. I will try to leave a few
Alright,
zigzag alive.
I think that's
so
what
you can
happened.
share in the
Whatever's
glory.
going on up here in the top left with our group, I don't know what's happening with my screen. I think the DD was actually the healer. That's why it felt like it was taking forever to kill things, because it was just me. We were looking for another DD. Got it. I wasn't paying, like, the best attention to the group. I'm still trying to learn my rotation a little bit better. Like, I don't know. I do like using Wall of Elements. I think a Wall of Elements is really good. Especially considering we can use the Perfected Maelstrom Staff. Like, it's really good. Oh, I need to be popping this for Minor Courage. I should be doing that. Okay. Even if I'm not pulling enemies, I still need to pop this for Minor Courage. The 5 seconds of additional armor and weapon spell damage is kind of irrelevant, though. I'll be honest. That's not good. The teammate did say he had to go to the bathroom, though, so we're waiting for him. We're gonna be good teammates. We don't run ahead like some freaking impatient children. We chill out. We just hang out. We wait. If he takes 10 minutes, we're gonna be disappointed. Mafia, what time did you wake up, bro? What's your sleeping schedule like? Because I feel like you've adjusted your schedule to match the stream almost. I don't know if you've done that on purpose or if that's just like how it's conveniently happened, but like, I'm worried about you. Don't mind me just picking up bugs. You don't remember. Alright, well, I mean, that's probably, you know, I would imagine that means it's not a good schedule. Can I loot things? Can I do something while he's not here? It'd be fun if you could loot these crates and have a chance to get ore out of it. Woke up feeling like the world was moving around you. Are you sure you're not, like, just drunk? Did Nana spike your muffins? What if she roofied you? What if she was like, I'm sick of this kid walking around the house. Let me just make him sleep. Just hit you with a bunch of Benadryl. She puts it in the muffin. You ate the wrong muffin. Yeah, the other muffin was meant for me. That's she's been roofing me. Is roofie, is that a verb? It is now. What an inconvenient way to open a door. I do feel like I'm doing decent damage now. Now that I realize that it's just me and not two DDs, it does feel better.
More of our shell killer through that gate.
Mafia, do you take vitamins?
You will be.
Okay. Well, he didn't taunt the right enemy, apparently. I was like, surely he's attacking the tank, right? I can't use abilities. Were they mushrooms? Sometimes they can look like muffins. You might be onto something here.
It is Mima and Bonti. Are you all right?
The problem is that there's a lot of different kinds of mushrooms out there. You gotta watch out, dude. You gotta be careful. There we go. You don't trust mushrooms? You can sniff them out for miles. Wait, what? You can sniff out a mushroom for miles? Dude, I never understood why people didn't like mushrooms. Like regular mushrooms, you know, the ones that you just find in your food. And not the ones that Nana put in your food either. But like, I feel like mushrooms are delicious, dude. They're so good. Oh, thank goodness. I did revive him. Damn it. I was so close, and I thought I could do it if I used the synergy beforehand, but it just wasn't enough. Oh, he's got the shield ult. Very good, very good. I like how he revives me before the healer. He knows. Uh-oh. Buddy, you're gonna continue to get interrupted, my friend. Just don't trust him? It's not about liking the taste or anything, you just don't trust those darn farmers. He said, I don't want to win an arm wrestling against my Nana. I don't... What if they spike me? What if the farmers give me the wrong mushrooms? Nah, did you... There's nothing wrong with the mushrooms you get at the store. Bro, I've never seen somebody interrupted so many times. Ooh. Alright, we're gaming now, baby.
I am here. You draw its attention while I... Oh. Well, good job, I guess.
They figured it out.
What have you done? It is Nakash. We have killed your pet. Release the rest of the food nearby. Or suffer the same fate.
Okay. The one shot's crazy. Am I the one still doing damage? I think I'm still doing damage. I must have had a dot active or something. What's happening to this poor guy? Why is the tank dying, man? He's dying so hard. We'll get through this dungeon. We just need to get it locked in. That's all. This is just a warm-up. I absolutely adore this next room, though. I can't wait to sit here for 45 minutes and let enemies flood in. Oh, did I go the wrong way? He wants to skip the side rooms. That's fine.
Invaders! Spare your fangs, Sitnut!
Yeah, dude, it feels more like a regular dungeon now, like... That feels so much better, dude. Our damage is so much more realistic now. Like, 2 people actually doing reasonable damage, it feels like we're actually doing a dungeon. Before, I was like, we're freaking trudging through mud right now is what we're doing. I always get lost in this place for some reason, man. Every time.
Your bones will make fine mortar.
Man, I'd love to be able to soak up the bodies for something. For anything. For ultimate, for stamina. I mean, I don't really need the stamina, to be honest. The ultimate would be cool, even though I don't really think we need that either.
Ah, you made it. I have searched high and low, but I cannot find any sign of Zolnur or the elders.
Of
It is
Zolnur?
also
Was the
very, very
elders?
quiet.
So
That either
quiet.
means the Zitzat have fled, or they have gathered in great numbers to kill us all. I hope it is the second.
I miss
am
when you
filled
could
with
skip this
sap
room.
and fury.
I feel like it was a bad decision to take out the skip. The arrow doesn't really fly out nicely. I gotta be honest. Sometimes it just doesn't weave right. I mean, we're still doing great damage. But I feel like when I try to cast the arrow, it either hits or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, like, that just sucks.
Another glorious victory. I just need a moment to gather my wits. And throw up. Keep looking for Zalnur.
He'll be
I
alright.
will be
I'm
right
lost,
behind
though.
you.
I think we go this way. I'm kind of glad I traded out the flag, though. The flag's cool, and it is nice to have a passive ability. But I just don't know if it's necessary when you get into veteran stuff. I think because you have more time. Like, you've got enough time when you're running through here, like, throwing your combos out, that it doesn't really matter that it takes longer. Where'd they go? I guess they're dead.
Bring their steel for Nakesh.
See, when I try to launch the arrow, sometimes it just doesn't go. But I don't think that's like an issue with subclassing, though. I think that's an issue with just the arrow in general. Because I feel like I remember having a similar issue when I was on the knife blade itself. Like, sometimes the arrow just doesn't want to launch. And now I don't know if it has something to do with, like, weaving light attacks through it. Just stab that one frickin' stupid little crab. Yeah, I'm trying to weave the arrow, but it's just not going. Gosh, dude, there's so many numbers popping up. That's nice. And it's really nice when they're all yellow. Okay, I want him to pull everything. I don't want to touch any enemies. They'll just heavy attack me. You know what? I think it is launching the arrow. Because, you know, we're going to have to reread it. I'm almost positive they changed it. You can throw 2 in a row now, I think. I think it stops at 10 stacks, not 5. I think that's what's going on. I think it is launching it, man. But, wait, hold on. We might have time.
Friends, our foolish cousin freed us.
You can consume 5 more stacks. Stacks up to 10 times. So, the stacks of the damage it provides, like it used to be 60% additional damage, or 60 weapon and spell damage, not percent, excuse me. But now it's 30. However, it stacks up to 10 times instead of 5.
Down here and make you spit blood. Beauty rats fall down.
Awamasu is up.
Okay, we gotta get this guy to be not immune.
Trample stupid rats. You die, slave scum!
I actually have no idea how to do this. I'm pretty sure the tank has to drag him into the water.
Down there, kill stupid lizard!
Wait, is he not immune anymore? I don't know, dude. See, he's immediately immune. I guess we just pushed him through his phase too fast.
Down you're strong!
Loose Wamasu.
At least I've got decent sustain.
Will crush your heads. Downur make you flat.
Yeah, I just don't understand what we're waiting for. Is it this guy?
Die, die, die.
It's not the ads. Is it?
Downur will crush your heads.
I don't see any more ads, man.
Downur strong.
I'm pretty sure you gotta drag him into the water. I'm almost positive.
Die, die, die.
I don't understand.
Downur make you spit blood. You die, slave scum.
Well, Tiffany, as far as I know, it's the tank's boss, or it's the tank's job to drag the boss wherever it's supposed to go. And he's not taking them anywhere, he's just like leaving them in the middle. And, cause the boss is immune to damage. So like he's got these in-between phases where he's completely immune to everything.
Trample stupid rats.
So he picks up the poison, which is what he's supposed to be doing. And then you're supposed to cleanse in the water over here and cleanse the boss of his, like, goodness. And we gotta do it again. I thought I knew what was going on, but it's just been a while since I've tanked and had to abide by mechanics.
Die, die, die.
Alright. I just need to drop that.
You die, slave scum.
Yeah, I just needed to clear some ads. It was crazy for a minute.
You're strong.
And now he needs to shake the spice off in the water.
Now you're strong! Down here and make you spit blood!
Alright, I'll go get the spice.
You are wet! Down here hates wet rats! No! You die! You...
I think those guys were a bit clueless. I mean, I was a little bit clueless too, but like,
I had him by the
the
short
tank should be the one that picks up
I know it
the
does not
spice
look like
every
it,
time.
but feigning
Because he's
panic
really,
is an
realistically,
excellent
he's the
way
one
to
that
set
should
an
be holding it
opponent
just
off
because he's
guard.
tanky as crap.
Anyway,
Like, the spice is gonna do a lot of damage to you.
we are near to finding the tree minder and the elders. I know it.
Hold on one second. I'm just trying to explain him the, oh my gosh, my sentence that I typed went away. I think he got it. I think he understood. We don't need to explain it to him. Holy crap, bro. We've been in this dungeon for over a half hour. This is the longest dungeon you've ever seen in your friggin'
Do
life.
not suffer weakness. Drench the elders. Kill the invaders. Who's there? She means to twist us into monsters. Please, you must set us free.
This is gonna take forever. I hate this room so much. Oh, I'm lagging too. Super lagging. I don't know if there's any particular order that we need to do this in, but I think we just activate every one of them.
I am fine. Going.
Bless you.
I think they fixed this room. It's so much faster than it used to be. It's way faster. Whatever they did to this room, thank goodness. You used to have to sit here and wait like 45 seconds in between rounds.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
I think that's it. Freaking right, man. We're not getting a speed run done, but we're freaking doing fine. Now this one, I have a feeling if we couldn't do the immunity phase, then we're gonna have a hard time doing the other one too. This one has like statues as a mechanic.
This city will be your grave! Plant the seed and reap the harvest! Beasts in amber, wake and remember! Drink deep and fall to madness! Rise, amber
I think we're just ignoring the teammate, to be honest.
them!
You die, slave scum!
The healer has just been dying the whole stinking dungeon.
Down you!
Taste the sap and give in! Wither and die! Enough! Wake vines and drag them to Sithis! Your minds are weak! No! You will feed the roots!
Nice.
You will!
It is time to make
So,
this much
we do
pain.
damage.
You attack
That is,
from the right,
I guess like our job as a DD, right?
again. I erect the spine of deep disappointment.
The spine of deep disappointment.
So,
Alright, so we were
this
talking
is
about
bad hist
passives for the
by the
werewolf.
egg. Do you see
Passives
how
the
it
werewolf
weeps
in
and
like a
twists
damage
its
sense and
roots?
maybe even a tank
I hope the
sense.
elders can help.
Phew. That ladder was not kind to old knees. You have done well, him, Joss. Very well indeed.
The amount of damage you can block.
Thank you, Root Mother. But
All
my
draconic
companions
abilities
are the
active.
real heroes.
Health recovery
I
for
spent
each
most of our
ability slotted.
adventure
Physical increases
lost or
physical and spell
unconscious.
resistances. I mean, that's
I
just good in
was
general, right?
Reckless? Yes.
Alright.
But the
Shush,
chip that
Mr.
tumbles out
Lizard
of the
Boys.
nest is not without-
So I don't know if the Dragon Knight's gonna be that cool. The plain resistances would be nice, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of sort of how I feel about the resistances. That was Earthen Heart, right? No. When you cast an ultimate, you restore a bunch of stuff. I don't think that the Dragon Knight's a very good werewolf. The Nightblade, though. Crit chance against enemies that you're flanking. When an enemy dies within 2 seconds of being damaged by you, restore 1,000 magic and stamina. That's good sustain. Crit chance for each assassination ability slotted. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help either. Increases your health, stamina, and magic recovery by 7%. Just flat recoveries would be really good, actually. That's one thing that the werewolf really struggles with is recoveries. Casting a shadow ability grants major resolve. No. Increases the duration. No, that's not going to work. Drinking a potion gains ultimate. That's worthless in werewolf form. Max stats is good. Increases healing done. No. So we're definitely going Templar Sorcerer. For sure. Both of those. You know what? The Necromancer, dude. While you have a negative effect when your healing done is increased by 6%, that's kind of good. Max health increase, I guess that's good too, especially for like PvP. With a Gravelord ability slotted, that's unfortunate. Increases the damage done with damage over time effects by 5%. I think Rapid Rot would be a good passive for the werewolf. Because he has three separate instances of damage over time. That's solid. So Gravelord's a potential one. I forget what the Warden passives are. Animal companions, when you increases your magic and stamina recoveries by 10% without animal ability slotted. No. That's not gonna work. Activating it. A heal on yourself or an ally grants the target minor toughness, increasing their max health by 10% for 10 seconds. I think that alone would be worth it. 10%'s crazy, at least for like tanky oriented stuff. Minor toughness is a big deal. You can basically get 100% uptime on it because there's no cooldown. You can just keep healing yourself every 10 seconds. What's 10% of 30k? Like 300. Templar, Sorcerer, Arcanist. Quincy, I'm looking for werewolf passives. Or wait, you said WW. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't know what the Arcanist passives are, but I want to do this math quick. Say on the low side of health for a werewolf, say it's 30k times 0.10. Yeah, it's 3,000. Sorry, I can't math. 3,000 is a big deal, so that's a possibility. Let me check Winter's Embrace quick. Increases the chance to apply. Nah. Increases the amount of damage you can block. Nah. I mean, the Necromancer passive for damage over time does sound appealing. But nah. When you restore magic and stamina, you increase your weapon and spell damage by 142 for 10 seconds. When you are restored magic or stamina. I think that means when somebody else restores magic or stamina to you. I think that's how that's meant to be interpreted. Dude, I don't know if I'm just tired or what, but that sounded so drunk. That when you are restored, magic or stamina, I think that makes sense. See, Fated Fortune would be cool if our base class was a Arcanist. Your attacks wound the mind, increasing damage dealt by status effects by 7% and status effect chance by 27%. That's kind of a big deal, but I need a Herald of Tome ability slotted in. That's not how that works. Increases your physical and spell pen by 620 per Herald of Tome ability slotted. That's just not going to work, I don't think. No. Bubbles up, recoveries for each ability slotted, not gonna work. Because you can't have these abilities slotted while in werewolf form. Casting an Arcanist ability. When you consume Crux, that's not gonna happen either. Your mastery of weaving fate in abyssal waters increases your healing done for each Crux you have active. See, I'm not gonna have any Crux active, so I can't gain any passives on this. Knowledge power. Your excessive scholarship increases your magic and stamina recoveries by 9%. That's 18%, I think, at max. That's kind of a huge deal. Your status as Illuminatus reduces the cost of your strength and the strength of your damage shields. Honestly, Erudition on its own would be really, really good. But I would almost argue to say that, like, sustain is not a horrible thing to work with. Like, alright, as a werewolf, we have no way to cleanse ourselves. Welcome back, Moth. We have no way to cleanse ourselves, which means the Blessing of the Weird Tree is like one of my favorite sets, I think, for the werewolf build. And then that gives us like plenty of magic recoveries. And the heavy attacks are like an AoE burst damage for the werewolf, and I think that using those helps with recoveries immensely. So as much as I love that passive, I do think that maybe the 10% increased damage over time from the Necromancer passive would be better. Maybe not better, but it's more appealing to me, if that makes any sense. And I'm thinking like full damage werewolf too, right? Like, I'm not thinking tanky werewolf. Because if we want to go tanky werewolf, which I would like to maybe make a full tank werewolf build, at the very least I want to make a full tank build in general. Rapid Rot just sounds so good, because that's a 10% increase to your damage over time effects. So like, I love that you can leave these open, by the way. Like, you can leave the ones that you've been viewing open, so it like kind of pinpoint, or you know, pins it, marks it. So we have damage over time with this. Dealing damage, well, crush an enemy with deafening howl, increasing, okay. No, I believe the pounce, right? The pounce has an additional bleed damage over time, and then your auto attacks have bleed damage over time with the proper ultimate morph. Making it really good. So we have major brutality and sorcery, major savagery and prophecy. It'd be nice to get access to something else. It'd be nice to get access to other things, but so like the Oaken Soul ring is just insane for the werewolf. It's almost too good, but there is a part of me that wants to use the Ring of the Wild Hunt. No, I'm sorry, not that. What's the other ring? Pale Order, the one that heals you. Although the werewolf heal is very good. Do we go damage over time? If we lean into it, because we could take like a 5-piece deadly set, you know? We could take like the Weird Tree's Blessing, a 5-piece deadly set, and then the Oaken Soul, and that would leave room for like one other item. And I'm leaning away from Slime Crawl because Slime Crawl looks stupid now. They kind of ruined it. There's like no point in using a 1-piece Slime Crawl unless you literally have no other options. Oaken Soul, Weird Tree's Blessing for the magic recoveries, the cleanse if needed, 5-piece deadly set, and then probably just pen. Because we don't have a great way to remove protections. I think one of these morphs into, I think it's the Howl. I think Piercing Howl morphs into a form of, what you call it? a form of reduction for protections, but like a little bit of pen would go hard, I think. So like a one-piece like dreg or something like that. I forget what it's called. What? I don't know where it is. Limbs? No, I don't know what the heck it's called, but I know there's one in here that has like, penetration built into it. That's a really cool looking wolf. Is it a wolf? What is that? That's cool. I've never seen that before. But we could go all divines on our armor, right? Go all divines and then add pen through the lover mundus. Gamer, what up, Michael? Morning. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing good too. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. Let's, how do I do this? I need to save this build, right? So we have made some adjustments to this. Save right there. There's gonna be more adjustments in the future. But this works pretty decently for now. Toppling charge can be replaced eventually. And honestly, wall of elements could be replaced. But I don't know. We'll worry about that another time. This, on the other hand, I don't know how this is going to work. Werewolf PvP build. Am I going to be tanky with the Weird Tree's Blessing? I do think that's a good idea. Because, like, is it really a full damage build, or is it more of like a PvP build? So, like, do I want to go deadly, or do I want to go something more defensive? You know? I just don't know if I like... Oh, it's not even on the build anymore. The Essence Thief. Yeah, why? I don't know why this is all jacked up. It's missing, like, 3 pieces. Do you know the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is real heavy, and the other is a little lighter. Dun-dun-dun-ch. That was a good one. That was a good one. Alright, let's make this bad boy happen. Okay, so the question, I guess, is, like, am I able to change? Can I change my abilities? I don't know how to do this. Oh, what's this? No. Quest starters. Can I respec? Is that how that works? I don't know if I have to go back to that woman or not. Or if I need to go to Grotwood to, like, fully, truly respec. Doing dad jokes here now, huh? Yeah. You got careful, you guys will wake Dadbot up. If you talk about dad jokes too much, he'll smell it. Skill lines, 15k. Oh, or 1500, sorry, not k. That's good, that's good. So we keep Adric Spear, right, for the passives. We're not worried about anything but the passives. So, like, Burning Light and Balanced Warrior. So we trade this out. We trade Dawn's Wrath and Restoring Light. What? No, that was a good joke, dude. Don't be upset about it. Don't feel bad at all. What am I doing? No, I have the wrong... Daedric summoning is not right. It's storm calling. Sorry. Uh-oh. Did I mess this up? How do I fix this? I messed something up. Alright. You know what's cool, though, is we also get these recoveries from Storm Calling. Health, magic, and stamina recovery. That's pretty big, actually. 70? It's not bad at all. Actually, it'll scale up, too. It'll be like 140, maybe, or 150. I don't know what it scales to. But I think it goes up when you rank it up. Amplitude. Man, Sorcerer's got a really good tree right here. The Storm Calling's crazy. I think this is what I'm good with. Yeah. Nightmare, what up, man? Why am I streaming so late? What are you talking about? It's early. It's first thing in the morning right now. Not a clue what you mean, sir. Piranha Stendar. So, I know this is going to be expensive, but it just kind of is what it is. Sir? Yes? Not, ma'am? Sorry? I can't see your face, bro. I don't know what you want from me. Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. I do think we're keeping the arrow passives, because Major Expedition is the only thing that carries over for the werewolf. Dude, I can't tell what half those emojis are, but one is jiggling like crazy. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Am I going any lighten? Yeah. Cancel me. Go ahead. Am I going any lighten medium? I don't remember. I can always take the passives. I know for sure we're going a lot of heavies. So I can always take the passives out and just put them back in if I need to after I confirm it. So for sure we're taking all the heavies. That can stay. That can stay. That can stay. That can stay. This is whatever. I think we have plenty of points to work with. I believe all this stays the same. You enjoy the streams? Aw, dude, thank you. Dudette, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know if I love the fact that you just, like, fall asleep when you put them on, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment. Don't need that passive, right? Because we're gonna go Oak and Soul, which is gonna negate the need for anything like Trap Beast or Expert Hunter or whatever like that. With a fighter's guild ability slotted, your fighter's guild abilities deal additional damage. We're not doing any of that. We'll take Intimidating, we'll take Bounty Hunter just for the sake of doing it. This, all can go. One of those calm, comfy voices. Oh, dude, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Until I start raging about Ubisoft or Battlegrounds. And then, all of a sudden, it's bad. The Undaunteds can stay. We're getting there. This might take a minute, but we're getting there. That can all go. This can stay, that can stay. That all can stay, that can stay, and then our classes are looking like this. So we don't really have any abilities right now. What we technically need to do is just take Mage's Fury. What is this? This is our Execute. That's crazy, the Execute's the first ability you get. Is that what that is, a cowboy frog? I can't really see it. If I make my font any bigger to like see the emojis, the font's gonna be way too big and the emojis will be like normal sized. Did you say you're gonna be doing a battleground? No, I said I would be raging about battlegrounds. Don't push me, buddy. Don't do it. No, it's I've got another monitor. And I use a piece of software called StreamerBot to combine my YouTube and my Twitch chats together. And it allows things for like adjusting font sizes, and it shows emojis, but like they're super freaking tiny. And I've tried like raising the font to increase the size of the emojis, but like the font gets like way too big. I guess I can like hover over it and zoom in on it. This is a cute freaking frog, dog. I'm sorry for you guys on YouTube that can't see it. But it's like the cutest little like emoji looking frog. Or like an anime looking frog with a friggin' proper cowboy hat on, dude. Okay, and then we take this, right? So like that stays on the front bar. This can get off of there. Get that out of there. I think we could just take Boneyard. I like a Boneyard ability, dude. Unnerving Boneyard that applies major breach and minor vulnerability. I feel like that's so good. So like that can go there. You'll go follow the YouTubes too? Dude, thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, if you guys are like on either platform and you like want for whatever reason the other one, there's links to it. Like in the description of the channel, the description of the video, whatever you're on, it's in there. There's a Discord too, if you guys want to join it. Sacrificial Bones. I am tempted. Increases your damage done with necromancer abilities and damage over time effects by 15% while active. Do I want damage over time? I don't think this morphs to damage over time. Because we're specifically magic based, excuse me. Now you hear me twice? Cool. Rock and roll, dude. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, this is just a straight burst of damage. Every third cast of this ability deals increased damage and creates a corpse near the enemy up to once every 3 seconds. Ricochet is cool. Boneyards. While active, your third cast of Flame Skull damages in a 6-meter area. While active. Summon a skeleton from the ground after 2.5 seconds. The skeleton leaps to you, sacrificing the fallen soul within and mastering your necromantic energies for 17 seconds, increasing your damage done with necromancer abilities and damage over time effects by 15%. So it strictly just boosts damage over time effects. Like, this is kind of buns for that. So I don't really need Flame Skull. I could take Spear Shards because it's damage over time, but it really doesn't do much. And Blazing Spear makes it okay. But it's just not that good. But it's not necessarily about being outside of werewolf form, right? Oh, I guess I can't see werewolf from here. Like, we can get that out of there. I think puncturing strikes is still insane. I think it still needs to be a stamina because that's what we are building into. And I think Gravelord's Sacrifice needs shifted. into Blast Bones. Blast Bones is too good, man. And I just don't believe that this is going to be doing a whole lot for us. And then we've got an Execute. And we can shift things around whenever we need to. So, honestly, the Vigor is probably going to be the best bet for the heal. Because we're going to need something to survive with, right? Outside of Werewolf. So, that's our situation. I don't know if Blast Bones is it, though. Like, I could probably just drop Unnerving Boneyard. I could do something like this. I hate to do that. Unnerving Boneyard is just so good. It's way too good. Because we don't have any way to reduce protections of enemies. But this is maybe like a PvP-oriented build. So, what do we got? Lightning Form. We have Bolt Escape. Which is probably something I'll take. In place of, like, Adric Spear. Or, sorry, Focus Charge. Focus Charge is good for PvP. But, Bolt Escape is just fun, right? I don't know what the morph is, though. I can't remember. While active, dealing critical damage heals you. That's cool. And then you've got Lightning Splash, which is a great damage over time effect. And then Major Resolve, which I think comes from the Oaken Soul Ring. But I think that's where we're sitting. So, I'm just going to put this here for now. We're going to leave Blast Bones on the corner. And that's going to go there. So, Deadly doesn't sound awesome to me right now. But maybe it does. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. We could take a craftable set instead. Like the passive here that I still don't have unlocked. The Rapid Rot passive. Increases your damage done with damage over time effects by up to 10% when it's maxed out. Do I try to complement that with the Deadly set, increasing it by another 15%? Or would it be better to just, like, build something different? So, like, we have the Weird Tree's Blessing. Room for another 5-piece set in a single piece. So, is that how that works? I guess I could take a trainee instead of, like, a 1-piece monster set. But resistances or anything from a monster set would be good too. It doesn't matter. We can worry about that in a minute. The bleed damage is crazy. That's sitting at 11,500 right now, just in 4 seconds. So, like, what is that? 4,000 a second? Almost. 11,508? Okay, it's 3,000 a second. I can't math. It's very close to 3,000 a second, which is a really, really good bleed. This bleed damage is pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie. That's bad. And this one is not amazing either. It's like 500. It's like just a little over 500 a second. And this one's like under 500 a second. So maybe we don't really focus too much on damage over time. We just let Gravelord's Rapid Rot passive just complement that, right? Just to give it a little something something. And then we focus more on like survivability and things like that. Or even we have an ability to cleanse. We have magic sustain. We don't necessarily have stamina sustain. So I think we're cool here. We've got 81. It's so expensive. I hate doing that. Makes me feel bad. So we could go a craftable set. Adds crit chance while you have more than 50% stamina. Reduces the cost of your core combat abilities by 21% when you have less. That's not that bad, actually. It's a good recovery crit chance set. I don't know if crit chance is the move, though. I'm not really built into it at all. Gain 1 magic recovery for every 100 max magic you have. I mean, that's kind of cool for magic builds. I feel like a craftable set would be quite good. Let me go look at the sets real quick. We could go with just about anything. And I think it would work. Damage would be good for PvP. We just need to be able to survive. Straight up. We need the full heavy armor from the Weird Tree's Blessing, which we've got already. Let me just double check what I'm sitting on. Yeah, why don't I have these? And then the Essence Thief can come out of there. Essence Thief, Essence Thief, Essence Thief. As much as I like this set, like, it's a fun set. I kind of want to trade it out, man. I don't know. I can't really make up my mind on it. It's there. There's no doubt in that. Like, it's... Ooh. Why do I have a Head and Shoulders of the Weird Tree's Blessing? What was I running for? I think I was running like a belt of the trainee. Yeah. 1400 max health is pretty good. Ooh, see, this is cool. Adds armor, max health, and armor. When you take damage from a martial melee attack, you reduce the attacker's weapon and spell damage by 261. When you deal martial melee damage, you breathe fire on enemies in front of you. Scales off the higher of your weapon and spell damage, which is not really going to benefit us too much. I wouldn't mind something that has like a pretty significant amount of armor on it. See, this is kind of cool. Health, armor, and health recoveries. Taking damage while under 30% health gives you a damage shield that absorbs almost 12,000 damage. This can occur every 15 seconds. That's something we don't have access to, is a damage shield. Dude, Gamerman, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Dude, yeah, it's very late, man. Get some sleep. It's good of you to stop in, dude. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, dude. Dude. White Strake's Retribution. That's something I'd consider for sure. Wow, Willow's Path is crazy. I think I did the math between Willow's Path and the other one. What is the other one? Wretched Vitality, and Wretched Vitality came out on top by, like, I don't know, a reasonable amount. Because this just adds flat increased recoveries. And depending on what your recoveries are, the other one's not that good. You know what I'd like to do? Wait, what's this one? Increasing your damage. Wait, increase your damage done to bleeding enemies by 196, dealing non-bleed damage to bleeding enemies. Generates a stack of Dragon's Appetite for 5 seconds. Up to once every half a second. After 10 stacks, you consume the Appetite and heal for 8k health. See, this is really cool. I like the idea of this set a lot. It gives you a pretty decent amount of damage increase. But I kind of wish it was something like a damage shield would be cool instead of a heal. I think that would be better. After 10 stacks. I feel like 10 stacks is a lot. If it was 5 stacks, that would make a bigger difference. To the Greek of the nearest allies. There's a set that I was thinking of that I cannot seem to see right now. Increases the effectiveness of weapon traits. Was I thinking of Cold Harbor? The stats on that are horrible. Did that get nerfed? Scales off the higher of your base stats, like your max magic or stamina for the first heal. But then the damage one stacks off of your higher of weapon or spell damage. So, I don't think that's good. Clever Alchemist is still crazy. Trial by Fire is not bad. I'd love something with stamina recoveries, though. It would make a big difference. It's not necessary, but it would make a big difference. Major Berserk. For 4 seconds? That's not bad either. Damaging an enemy has a 10% chance to fire a Shadow Pearl, dealing 3% of the target's max health as Oblivion damage every 1 second for 6 seconds. See, something like this would allow us to take, like, armor. If we just take a 5-piece with, like, 6,000 pen, a 7,000 pen. Because how much... Hold on. How much pen are we sitting on right now? Yeah, so... This... Oh, I'm glad that it shows the actual stat increase. So this provides 3,852. And if we took the other one, we could essentially almost double that for pen. But that would give us the opportunity to change the lover out for something else. What is a medium attack? I think a medium attack is like a halfway thing. It's halfway in between a heavy and a light. But I thought like a half-charged heavy attack was still considered a heavy attack. Dealing damage with a light or medium attack heals you for 300 health and restores stamina and magic. Dealing damage with a fully charged heavy attack heals you for more and restores more. That's not good at all, dude. While in combat, each second you stand still grants you a Sentinel's Eye, increasing your crit chance by 312 per stack, stacking up to 10 times each. That's trash. After being damaged by a damage over time ability, your healing your healing received is increased by 6%. Your physical and spell resistances are increased by 2254 for 3 seconds. 3 seconds isn't enough. Where'd that one set go? It was like a 12 piece. Your light and fully charged heavy attacks gain 100% status effect chance. That's not bad. I lost that set, dude. I forget what it was called. It was a full 12-piece bonus, but the 5-piece was all that penetration. Nope. I really don't want to make a PvP build. I'm much less inclined to play PvP now. I just don't think it's going to be very fun. Maybe it would be now that subclassing is a thing. Maybe it'll be totally different now. It could be. Dude, I freaking lost that set. It'd be really cool if you could filter these. Like, I know you can search by name, but it'd be nice if you could filter it by, like, each stat that is available on it. That would make things so much easier to find. We've got so many craftable sets now that I don't know where anything is. Fortified brass is tempting, too. It's in there somewhere. I just read it. Right there. Shattered Fate. Alright, Shattered Fate. Don't let me forget that. Which one is it that provides, like... What do I need the most of? I'm sitting at like 30k with food active. I don't have any active right now. Weapon and spell damage. Max stamina. Nope. Nope. Wait, was that movement speed and health recovery? See, that's good. I do think that maybe armor's better, though. Nice max health. Max health is good. There's resistances. Alright, so what am I sitting at? $22,700. Alright. 1T27. So it gives me about 4,000 resistances. That's not bad, man. And we could just take the pen from that other one. So I would need a ring, a necklace, a bow. That's 4, and then hands will be 5. And they all need to be divines. Well, one needs to be divines. Shattered Fate, bow, boom. I'm gonna start running out of materials the way I'm crafting items lately. Sharpened for sure, right? Or decisive. For the crit chance, or for the additional ultimate if we fall out of werewolf form. I don't know if sharpened carries over, which is why I'm thinking decisive is better. We're gonna just do it. Just gonna do it. $7,000 pen's insane though. I feel like for a 5-piece, that's really good. Now, we just need to be like absolutely positive that we're freaking throwing heavy attacks. Have to. There's no options. You gotta heavy attack. You gotta engage with heavy attacks. You gotta weave them in between. I need a pair of gloves that are heavy. Boom, 160, boom. Not what I want, though. Shattered Fate. Boom, 160. Oh my gosh, dude. This game's killing me. It's purposefully trying to, What? Where did all my stuff go? It's trying to make me craft the wrong item. I can smell it. See, now it's saying Rubedite Gauntlets. Why? Set apparel. I'm drunk. Shattered Fate 160 Divines. Shattered Fate 160 Divines. Okay. This might end up being terrible. I might be like really poorly mistaken here. I would imagine that there's going to be a lot of people that are incredibly strong with damage, but super squishy, and then the other way around. Am I really out of ounces? No way. No freaking way, dude. I'm out of platinum. That sucks something fierce, man. I don't think I need that. Wow, 1 platinum ounce. I guess we're gonna go to Grotwood quick and buy some. It does go really quickly. I'm probably gonna need like 2 stacks of it. Which...
Watch your pockets.
The platinum dust, I don't remember how much you get on average from like a stack of platinum dust.
I've got...
But I wouldn't be against buying it. Platinum? Because, when we refine it... Ooh, that's a bit expensive. It's a bit on the expensive side, so like... When you refine it, you have a chance to get other materials. What is that? 200 a unit? 150 a unit. 200 a unit. Okay. $93 a unit. Ooh. I might have to take that. It's a lot of platinum in the store, dude. Where are these people getting it? They're obviously not crafting anything. 90 a unit? That's so cheap.
Greeting.
89 a unit? Let's just go with the third one. That's so expensive. There's so much moolah to be spending. Whoa. Almost let that mail expire. Man, my freaking inventory is a mess. Oh, I don't even need to go to the waste run. Boom. So we need 1 ring and 1 necklace. That's it.
No charge for having looked.
That's it. So we got 600 platinum ounces. I think it's like 150 per jewelry piece, which is crazy. That's just so much. It would have almost been cheaper to pay somebody to, like, make it for us. A lot of the animations seem to have broke during this update. A lot of the, like, animations just turn into your character standing there. And that kind of bugs me. Jewelry. DLC zones. Shattered Fate. Boom. And then I think we're just going bloodthirsty. Because I'm not going infused, that's for sure. 150 is insane. This is so much platinum. Shattered Fate. 50, blah, blah, blah. So we gotta upgrade it too. And then we need enchantments. What am I doing? Wow, it goes up even higher. That's an incredible amount of pen. It scales up more than I thought it would. Although, I don't think that's enough crit chance for a full 12 piece. Weapon and spell damage for sure. I think that, like, for a 10 piece and a 5 piece, the pen and the weapon and spell are crazy. But that crit chance is pretty irrelevant. Now, well, I don't know. It's 2 pieces, so technically it's quite good, right? It's 738 or whatever the freaking heck that number is. Per piece, per armor piece, like 2 pieces, that's not bad. But not having any more crit chance than that is a bit of a struggle bust. Now, you could go all divines, but I don't know if that's going to make it that much better. This is a good set, though. Regardless of your crit chance. What I would say is you go a set like this, you run like Markins. Markins? Whatever the ring is that reduces your crit damage. It increases your weapon and spell. Or your flat damage by like 16%. You go like that. And then, well, yeah, so you go a 10 piece of this. You drop the 2 piece bonus. And then you can go like a little bit of extra weapon and spell or something. I think that could be really good, but I don't know. So Rapora. I have 1 piece of armor, which is going to get stamina. Right? Arms, bow, 2 jewelry. Yeah.
Rapora, Denis, Rekota.
The bow, I think, is just going to get, like, weapon and spell damage, I guess. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. And then the recoveries, I think, are going to be necessary. Yeah, we need both of these. I mean, we could go like the other recovery buff and get like more out of it. Like, I guess I already crafted them, but 157. But I think we'd be better off going infused or something like that. So maybe not. And then the weapon buff is gonna just be like Okuri, I think. Weapon and spell damage. Sure, I don't know.
Okuri, Rekota.
I'm gonna have to clean this inventory out. What is that? That must have came from, like, Maelstrom. I think that's what happened. Did I bring 2 of those? How did I do that? Why don't I just type it in? How much easier is that? Alright, so our spell damage is pretty low. I'm not gonna lie. Our weapon and spell. Our crit's pretty low too. But our pen is through the freaking roof. That's almost too much. Our resistances are almost 30k. We're gonna be sitting at like 30k health, so we're fairly tanky, and recoveries feel decent, I think. I don't know. I guess we could try it. Although I gotta get rid of this inventory mess. True not. There's a lot of armor for one piece. I tried so hard. I tried so hard forever to get this. And it gives it to me out of the bank, or out of the mail after I don't really need it. I wish I could just like leave this instance. No, I can't. I want to use my deconstruct lady. Oh, there's the rag picker. Hell yeah. I didn't want to have to like go to all the different things. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but we're gonna do this. Oh, am I ready for it though? You know what? I don't actually have the passives. Hold on a minute. No. I don't have this passive. I don't have the Stormcalling passive. So I think that we really need to just go kill a bunch of stuff. What's the best way to mush XP into our freaking faces? Oh, I could get that one skill tree from the green tree. I think it's a champion point, not a skill. Let me throw my face off this cliff real quick.
You're too tough to go out like this.
Where am I going? I guess right here. So, do I need Gifted Rider? I feel like maybe not. Oh, this is cool, right? That's what I'm after. 15 additional %. And it's passive, you don't even have to slot it. Oh my gosh, dude, you don't even have to slot it. That's crazy. Gold gained is... Wait, what? Why is this here? Reduces the cost of the way shrines. Wait, why is that there? Who cares? I kind of need that too. Sure. Wow. I've got a lot more champion points than I thought I did. So I think I'm going to throw Thaumaturge on too. Reaving Blows. I mean... I don't know about Reaving Blows, man. I for sure want Exploiter and Weapons Expert. We're 100% going for that. I think I'd change out Reaving Blows here. Because I really need the direct damage increase. And I think that Thaumaturge is going to be kind of good now. I think. I just don't think that Reaving Blows is that reasonable for the werewolf. It's good under certain circumstances, and it's better like in the Infinite Archive once we get to like later down the road and we're doing a crazy amount of extra stuff and we're just healing from it. But like in general, I don't think it's that good. Like at least not for the werewolf. Sorry, I should specify. All right, now I'm actually going to take these. I like that passive, but... Ooh, yeah, perfect. I want the extra weapon and spell damage to our disease and melee stuff. And then I'll just throw that on there. I should have probably checked the red tree. Magic for killing an enemy? Recoveries? Slippery? Yeah. And then the movement speed? This is fine. It's cool, just like that. Okay. That's good. So, cramming XP in our face. Goodness, my inventory is a disaster. It's still such a freaking mess. Why is it not bringing up this stuff? I can't deconstruct these. I know it's intended for research, but like you should still be able to deconstruct it if you want. It's freaking dumb, bro. These potions. We gotta start using these potions. Just clean up some inventory. Get rid of that. Whatever this is. It's already in the library. Do I need it? No. No, I don't need it. Innate Axiom, Order's Wrath. The Essence Thief, I guess, can go in one there. Essence. 2, 4. The Ring can stay, the Leeching can stay, the Pale Order can stay. Slime Crawl can stay. The Maelstroms can stay. The Deadly? I would like to make a Deadly build too. This is going to be the issue of having like freaking 5 or 10 different builds on one character, is trying to carry all the freaking armor that comes with it. Nern can go. That can go in the bank. These can go in the bank. Any maps can go in the bank. The XP scrolls I honestly should start using. I guess these are going in the bank. I might just sell them. I don't know. The poisons need to be used. Just for the sake of using them. Am I queued? I'm not gonna queue, I don't think. Mafio, get some rest, brother. I hope you feel better, dude. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, buddy. Oh, dude, you know what I could do? I could just do Black Rose Prison. I'm not like level 2. That's probably the best way to do this. I can't imagine it would take very long either. With that one passive equipped, if I pop a scroll, would be feeling good about it, I think. Is it on veteran or normal? I don't know if XP is increased on veteran. So, we're gonna just do normal.
How dare!
I'm gonna pick this up, because why not? Now, unfortunately, we can't be in werewolf form here. Or else we don't get the increase to our skill trees, I don't think. I'm almost positive.
Let's see if the Sturdy blow from the challenger!
I can't tell if that's actually providing an execute it or not. I feel like I'm not gaining that much XP. Did they nerf the XP that this provides? I mean, it's decent XP, but it's not good. I'm a little suspicious about it, to be honest. Alright, now I know it's more efficient to run through by, like, resetting every time, but I think just for the sake of, like, doing it, I'm just gonna do the Black Rose Prison. Now, it is a 4-man dungeon. I know we're on normal, but I might still die. This is, like, the first room, so we'll see how this goes. I feel like I'm doing a ton of damage. I mean, it's not like the same amount of damage we're doing with the other build, but it's a lot of damage for not having any damage. Yeah, makes sense. Honestly, Reaping Blows would have kind of went clutch here, since I'm not in werewolf form. Okay. We believe in you. You think I could do a 4-man dungeon by myself without any damage? We'll see. Sharp's not doing it very well.
We may need to start regrouping after this.
Dude, the Sorcerer's Execute's fun. I love subclassing so much, man. I can take all my favorite aspects of the builds and just put them together. Even if it's not that good, even if it doesn't make like a ton of sense, it's a lot of fun. I'm just gonna be taking power-ups too. I'm not messing around here. Good lord, this dungeon lasts forever. This is the first room, dude.
What a clever strike, challenger.
Challengers expect to win like this.
I should put a different ultimate on the bar. What dungeon is this? This is the Black Rose Prison. It's actually an arena.
Hold your weapons! I yield!
Alright, she yields. Why don't I put a different ultimate on? I'm not using the werewolf ult. Overload? No, Colossus. Yeah, I think that works.
Their loss, our gain.
I don't think I've ever actually gone through that room the full way. Not one time. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Even on normal mode, I think if I had a proper build for it, maybe yeah. But it is designed for 4 people. Stone Garden? Stone Garden's... Yeah, I mean, it's a tougher dungeon, but on normal, I don't think it's a problem. But that's just me.
Why, our challengers are putting
I don't know. Veteran is quite difficult if the group doesn't know the mechanics. Maybe. We might be able to do this.
What the blackguards are made of!
Alright, chill out.
Challengers who fight back!
Yeah, I tried interrupting him like 5 times, but he would not go down for some reason. Honestly, dude, for a 1-bar that's like mostly mostly defense, this isn't that bad. Uh-oh. All right. 10K every half a second for healing? That's crazy.
Final opponent! You have won, challenger.
There's room number 2. So there's, I think, 3 rooms left. I don't know if I can do it or not. We'll see. How much XP am I gaining though? Really not that much. I guess it's level 21 already. I feel like they nerfed the XP gain from it, man. They had to have. I don't feel like there's a way that they didn't. It just feels so, like, slow compared to... and I know we're not doing it right. Like, a reset on the first round would definitely be better, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. I think the more... I mean, I would really like to keep this just for the resistance reductions, excuse me. But the more of these on my bar, the better. Let's take Lightning Splash. It's a good damage over time ability. Am I doing anything else? I guess I could have popped a scroll before I came in here, but I wanted to see what it was like first. I didn't think I'd be able to use my own synergy. Oh, I should have morphed that one ability. What happened? What happened? Lacerate. Okay.
I'm not doing this without you.
Okay.
Get up.
I think I need to take the buffs on the sides for like every round. It's just going to be tough because if I use them in the beginning, then I don't have them at the end.
Oh, looks like our challengers haven't gotten enough. Don't try, challengers. The fight isn't finished yet.
All right. I can't pick this up. There we go. I really need to morph my execute. Oh, poor Sharp, dude. Just got slammed.
Show them what the blackguards are made of.
Restores magic if the target dies. I think the other way around is better. That's resurrection. I need something like this. I feel like I'm locked in now. Significantly increases damage dealt to other nearby enemies.
But there is more to come.
I feel like I'm not doing that bad. It could be a lot worse, man. Uh-oh. Lightning splash can be morphed. Increases the duration, increases the range and damage. I don't know how to stop this. What happened? 39,000 damage. I really don't think I'm getting to the end of this. But at least I can kind of test out the build, at least outside of werewolf form, specifically. Because it's, you know, it's meant to be a werewolf build, not an outside of that build. That was so unnecessary. We have a problem here. I'm out of synergies that are gonna help me. That sucks, dude. Let me get out of here. Let's get out of here. I think I need to like fully leave to reset this properly. What? No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. What time is it? 5:30? We can do a daily dungeon. Let's do that. What? 5:30? What did I see that was... Oh, I saw Battlegrounds, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I saw. Alright, different XP grind, maybe. I just don't think that was a very good XP grind, dude. I think they nerfed the crap out of the amount of XP you get from it. Oh, these never actually morphed, either. I still took all these. I'm just double checking my stuff, my passives. Alright. I leveled up twice during that. Maybe it is a lot of XP. I don't know. Level 26, I guess, isn't hateful. We got like halfway there. Maybe I'm overreacting. It might be good. Let's go back in. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. I didn't reset it. My bad. I'll go back in. We'll go to the first room, go to round 2, and reset each time. And I think I'll pop a scroll too. We'll do it for a little bit. Boom, bop. I think that is all it takes. No. How do I get this to reset? Huh. Did they change that too? So you can't... Or wait, what if I go into it as a veteran? Doesn't make any sense though. You used to be able to like just hit the veteran to normal and it would change it. It would completely reset any instance. But it doesn't seem like it works like that anymore. I thought I was losing my mind the other day when it wasn't working on whatever that thing is in Craglorn. See, now it's reset because we're on a totally different instance. This is veteran, but if I leave, because I think it provides the same amount of XP, switch to normal, I go back in. So I even dropped the quest on normal. Yeah, something's broke. They jacked something up. Which means you can't reset things like whatever's in the Craglorn. You can't reset dungeon instances anymore. If that's the case, I might just not know what I'm doing. But things like Skyreach, you can't reset that anymore. That's just stuck until you either complete it or like piss off. I don't like the idea of that. I don't think that's a very good thing that they did. Because now we're screwed in here. Now I can't come back. I can't use this to farm XP anymore. I guess unless I join somebody else's instance. But I don't know if that's going to work either. I'm kind of upset that they've done that. What a trash can way to freaking treat your community. You give a subclass and then take away all the XP grinds? Are you out of your freaking minds? Let's go get back to the catacombs, see if that's reset. It might be a daily thing too. Maybe they changed it so they're like it resets automatically once a day, but you can't do it manually by going from veteran to normal. Whoop. Excuse me, coming through. You guys don't have to do this. It's not in your job description. Uh-oh, am I too low? Maybe. Would have been a lot easier if I just walked up the hill instead of going the whole way around the mountain like an idiot. Okay, this should be on normal. Excuse me, thank you. I'm gonna actually get rid of Sharp, because I think he's just gonna be inconvenient here. Dang it, I didn't mean to resummon him. It is reset.
More guests. Welcome. The others have already started their meal.
Yeah, Tiffany, the job's going really well. I'm enjoying it. I mean, as much as you can enjoy a 9 to 5, it's just, it's not the situation I had before, so I'm very happy compared to that. What a shame it would have been if I'd have died at the very end of there. Also should have been using my execute. Forgot it's like an AoE. Okay. I don't really know how much XP I gained out of all that. But if it's a one and done, that's just sad. Okay, I feel like I didn't see anything popping up on my screen. So I didn't do the whole thing. Which, if I do the whole thing, I would imagine it would reset. You know, I did do the entire... Wait a minute. Are these guys spawning? They might be coming out of one of those corners that floods enemies out. 27. What did I gain? 3 levels towards it. I didn't pop a scroll or anything. That would have made a difference. Yeah, Tiffany, thank you. I appreciate it. Am I out of combat? No. It just takes forever to climb through the whole freaking stupid catacombs. I have no idea what's chasing me. They're like stuck on corners and stuff. I guess it's still a reasonable amount of XP though. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe you have to, like, start another instance. So we're still being chased by something. I don't think I can just, like, leave instance. I can. Alright, well. Now, if I step out of that, and I veteran to normal, whatever I gotta do. Veteran to normal. And I walk back in. I'm almost positive it doesn't reset anymore. It doesn't reset anymore, man. That's freaking stupid. That's gonna make, like, the best overworld grind spot, like, Craglorn. And that the only thing that's really gonna do is just, like, cause an influx of players to mush into the same locations, making it even less efficient and less enjoyable for people to grind XP in that way. Which, I guess is more of an incentive to just, like, play the game in a... rather than, like, find the most efficient ways to grind XP. But I don't think they should have taken that out of the game.
Be my resolve, Stendar be my shield, and Arcade light my way. I must try to set things right in this foul place.
I would imagine if we go here, to this part of the overworld with Craglorn, it's gonna be packed full of players. Yeah, there's too many people. That alone, well... I don't know. Yeah, it's not nearly enough XP for that group of enemies. I got 5K. 5.5K. I don't know. If we group up with these people, we're just going to get diminished returns. But if I miss enemies and I can't participate properly, like what's about to happen right here, then I don't get any XP anyway. And you have people that just mush groups like that and take it all for themselves. Yeah, and he already went down there. Instead of like sticking with us, he went down there to pull his own, taking the XP for himself. I don't think that a place like this is even practical anymore. So we could go to Deshawn. I would imagine that the Alakir's freaking packed too. It's probably stuffed full of people at the zombies. There's only a handful of places that are like really, really good. The spiders could be good. I feel like not many people usually go to spiders. There's bodies here, but still enemies, which I think is a good thing. Yeah, there's at least a handful. Okay, there's 2 players. I'll wait for them. Or wait, 2 players? Or yeah, 2 players. I'll let him pull. I don't want him to kill any, though. XP. It should definitely be more than that. If we group with this one guy, which we totally could, I don't know if he's in a group or not. Trying to get him to join. It won't let me interact with him. Well, that's his companion. No wonder. Okay, I just gotta trust him. Just gotta have faith that he's not gonna kill everything. He's so hard to see. Dang it, I didn't mean to add him as a friend. Come here. Oh, wait, that's not him. Okay, as a two-man group, we should get bonus XP. And a crap ton of stuff, like flesh fly larvae, which is good.
Charge!
Okay, never mind on that one. $10K XP. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like 15. We do get a crap ton of stuff, though. It's not a bad gold farm, either. $4.5K. I know it should definitely be higher. If I use a scroll, we'd be getting reasonable returns from it, but I definitely don't have 2 hours to keep doing this. I think we're set up. I think we've got a good concept for a werewolf build going. It doesn't mean we need to like finalize it right this second. Like we could kind of just like put it on the back burner and say like, all right, if we've got time to level these skill trees, then let's do it. Let's level the skill trees. I could be using something like the resto staff though. The resto staff, well, I need something ranged to pull enemies with, though. Yeah, I was thinking, like, we need a level one-handed shield, two-handed, and dual-wield, too.
Flank, now!
There's something about Blast Bones that is just so satisfying. I'm gonna have a really hard time giving up Blast Bones. Alright, we got like 2 minutes till 6 o'clock. We'll run circles around here for like 2 more minutes. And we'll do a daily dungeon. That might be about it for the day. Whoa! I don't know where that was going. Still 10k. I don't know. Doesn't feel like it wasn't it's the same as what it was. Because I know when we were leveling the Nightblade and the Warden, we definitely weren't doing it during double XP. I don't remember if I was using scrolls or not. I might have been. I can't believe there's not that many people here, though. How'd they spawn back already? Oh, I'm enlightened. I was like, how in the world did I just gain that much XP from that one pool? That was so fast. Good timing. Arc's cranium should be nice and quick and easy. And, what comes after that? I don't really want to run circles in that place. That's not, like, super entertaining. There's a million other things that we could be doing. Like repairing our armor. Oh, goodness. We might not do very well in this dungeon.
You're no match.
Oh, my game's broken. Yeah, I can't do anything. I can't target enemies. For some reason, this dungeon triggers that bug in the game. I think I have to go through a door to fix it. Or log in and log out. Oh, my, I've already got that map.
What an eye.
We're kind of just screwed on that. I'm lost. Hold on. Teammates, I'm on the way, I promise. Yeah, it's fixed now.
Deal with these trespassers.
Definitely not doing the damage that I was doing on the other build. But the damage still isn't bad.
Want their flesh.
Uh-oh. Oh, I might be dead. Oh, whew.
Bring their heads to the queen. Sisters to arms. This swamp is where
I don't know if they actually come through the doorway, but we're gonna find out.
hide from my soul.
They've got it. Very nice. Ooh, we've got 42. Nice, dude. I think 42 unlocks that siphon ability. That's the last ability I needed for the damage build on the other side of the town with my, I forget what all I had going on. The assassination skill tree and all that.
No mercy. No prisoners.
feel like we need to get her back in the water. Alright, let me sell, like, the rest of this crap, and then,
Approach.
we really need to repair the armor. But I kind of need to, like, assess the situation with the bank and all that, because I think what we have now that I haven't paid any attention to is an item called the Furnishing Vault. I think, I'm not positive how it's actually called, but I believe that's what it is. It's at a vault for your furnishing items, which we really need to go deal with. Because that's going to open up an insane amount of storage space. So, I keep forgetting to mess with it. Today's the day. How am I doing here, though, on passives? 43, Shocking Siphon. It's a good freaking ability. Ooh, can't wait to put that on the other build, dude. That's good. Storm Calling hit 34. That's actually a big deal, dude. I can't lie. That's huge. 0 to 34 in, like, what, an hour and a half? I can't say that that's bad at all. So this is going to be the, like, PvP werewolf, Stam Sorcrow? I'm out of space. Werewolf PvP plus Sorcrow. Sure. Or I'll tell you what. We'll refine this even better. Just make that a lowercase p so it looks a little bit more like unison. Right, PvP stam or PvP plus Sorcrow. I think the werewolf implies stamina, I think. So there you go. What else was I doing? So even saving the build, that's what I was doing. Yep. Bam, dude. And we'll have time to test it out, like, this weekend. I don't know why I always gravitate towards Grotwood, but that's my spot. So we're gonna go to Grotwood, go to repair our armor. We're gonna go battle. No battlegrounds. Not right now. That was strong. That last sip, strong as crap. I don't know exactly how this vault works. But we're gonna find out. It clearly doesn't suck up all the furnishing items like right out of your inventory, because I have a bunch somewhere, like right here in my inventory. So, where's my house? The Rift? Yeah. I didn't even realize we were still in that group. It's alright. It's fine. Actually, I'm gonna leave so they don't think that, like, I'm sticking around for another dungeon. 'Cause I'm not. Homeless? I've got a free house from the game, baby. The government gave me this house. Okay. Browse. Armory station, deconstruct lunar something merchants, furnishing vault. Sure, that's good enough for now. It just needs to be placed down. How do I do this? That's it. How much space does it hold? All of it? It just... Wait. Oh, 500. Okay. That's a crap ton of space, dude. Okay, we're gonna pull all the furnishings out. I just don't remember where they all are. Gosh, that's a lot of stuff. The bank, too. I don't have enough room in the inventory. I'd love to be able to hold E down, but you can't. Woo-wee! Look at this. That's insane, man. So we could decorate the house now. There's so much stuff, man. And I feel like that's not even close to what's in the game. There's an immense amount of decorative items in the game. We're gonna have to spend like a full weekend just doing that. One of these days. Probably not this weekend. I doubt it. There's a lot more decorative items that I'd like to get my hands on before I'm like, alright, time to decorate. But I just don't know where to begin with collecting them. I don't know what to do. Okay. So what else can we do now? We have inventory space to deal with.
This one keeps your...
Could I take surveys out? Could I take maps out? Treasure maps. Let's do like all this. Treasure maps. What? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what was wrong with that. What? There we go. We'll just chuck that stuff in there for now. I know I have a bunch of treasure maps on other characters too. But whatever, I guess. I don't know. The surveys, I think, are all going to stay in there. The scripts and stuff are all going to stay. Gosh darn it, I'm cleaning right now. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it. So anything that I was like, let's sell this. Let's put it in a chest. Now that I have the space for it. Cat, thank you so much for following, dude. Hello, hello. Anything that's been a duplicate that we've already done research on is obviously going to go. Like Dark Convergence, that's going to stay, I think. No, that's not going to stay. That's not bound. Yeah, dude. Freaking tearing up the game. I can't stop. The Nirnhund stays something like Oak Fathers. That's not bound. It's going to take a minute to get through. That's not bound. But I think this will be worth it because it'll open up like so much freaking space. The Inferno Staves. No, that's researchable. Not bound. Not bound. And then what I can do is like all my spare sets of gear and stuff that are from one character build to the next, I can put in the bank if needed. That way I don't have friggin' 892 items in my character's inventory. That's bound. That's researchable, but also not bound. I wish there was a way to filter like non-bound items. That would be nice. There's a handful of things that I locked. Because I was like, definitely don't want to ruin that. I want to keep that. Dark Convergence, stuff like that. I don't really think they're that valuable. But I kept them just in case. So that one's bound. And then some extras that I've already done research on, and I had some like duplicates of the same trait. That's just going to come out and get deconstructed. That actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. That's pretty much everything. The Harmony Ring, yeah, we'll keep that for like, that can be sold. That could be sold. But it's only one slot. And I like seeing it at the very top of my bank, so we'll leave that in there, I guess. That needs eaten. I love that little green symbol that pops up now, dude. What a freaking big deal that is for me. You don't have to, like, look at everything. And these master writs, these, honestly, I could just complete as many of these as I can to get them out of the inventory, because I believe that in this update, they also adjusted the way writs come across. I'm pretty sure they come across now, like, when you get them, they stack in a unknown, like, woodworking writ, unknown clothiers writ, unknown jewelers writ, or whatever it is that under that category. So, it's only one per category, and I don't know if they stay yellow or purple. They might have different rarities to them. I don't know how that works, but they're not individualized now. So like, it's essentially like an item that you stack together and you can open it like a loot bag and it'll give you a random writ then when you're ready to open it. That way there's not 4 billion of them in your freaking inventory like you see right now. All right. I think that looks good. Any consumables? Oh, I need to eat that 10 at once, I think.
No thief.
No thief. What is this? What do I have that? Okay, it's a little unorganized in the crates. But that's okay. I think I know where most things are. Pretty much everything else in there is just like, it's just gonna sit. It's gonna sit for a while, until I properly get into like a trading guild and I'm like, alright, now it's time to like actually truly go sell everything that I've got. And I'm not gonna hold back. Right now I'm just kind of hoarding things. So my character's inventory, looking much better. It could be better, but it's, what is that? See, like, what? How's that in my inventory? How are these not going in there? Are these not considered furnishings? Traditional furnishing. I don't know why it wouldn't leave my inventory. They're freaking sweet looking, though. Oh my gosh, they're cool looking. I guess I'll just chuck that in the bank. That's fine. And then the bank, oh my gosh, dude, I've never had so much space in the bank. All these purple recipes and yellow recipes, that's all stuff, like, this is all things that I was like, we could probably sell that one day. So, I don't have enough storage in here to, like, fully open up the bank. But, oh, see, like, Wretched Vitality could actually come out. And Agility. Endurance. Grave inevitability. Boom, 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 boom. That's bound. Also bound. Uh-oh. Oh, these ridiculous Inferno staves, dude. Okay. I think that's... Ooh. Do I want to pull those out? Probably not. Tarnished? Stuns? This can all come out. Well, I guess they're coming out. So much stuff. Wretched vitality. This is all going in the bank. Don't need this on me. Don't need this on me right now. Excuse me. Leeching orders is mix and match. So I would like a. I think I need the bow, a ring, and the necklace. The shoulders. This. The second ring, I guess, is gonna stay too. I don't remember what I was running. Deadly? Deadly going away? For now. Deadly go away for now. Celine's? Celine's go away for now. Stuns. Tarnished. Darkers. Alright, so now we have quick, easy access to all those sets. And I think the orders is fixed. Hold on. Can't pull out my dude here. I guess I'm setting this up too. I promise one day we'll actually get to the house. Red Dead, what up, man? Hello, sir. It's going good, man. How you doing? God, I needed a shoulder piece. Yeah, of orders. Medium divine shoulder piece of the orders. Yeah. Alright, so that's like actually for an armor set that I was using. I think we're reasonably organized. It could definitely be cleaner. Whatever those two items are need to go in the bank too. Because I don't know what's wrong with them, but they're not going into the vault, the furnishing vault here. But yeah, one day we'll actually get to the house. We'll make it look cool. We'll spend a pretty significant amount of time on it. But I do believe we're gonna wrap this sucker up now. It's a bit late. The vaults are crazy. I do 500 items, individual items, right? So you can stack things too. You can get like, for example, like 10 sunflowers, and it only takes up one spot. It's awesome. I love this thing. This is a big deal for storage. It just opened up so much space, man. I've never had so much proper space in my bank and like had easy access to so many different items. But yeah, guys, we are gonna wrap this sucker up. I gotta get running today. We made some really good progress, I think. Like, what did we get to? Level 38 or something? 34? That's not bad. We're obviously after that passive right there. So technically we're good, I think. The only other passive that I think that would be really beneficial here is the additional 5% damage over time. So maxing out Gravelord would be really cool, which means I actually could take this and put that there now so that we can level up Gravelord faster. Storm Calling, it'd be nice to continue to level it up. Like Bolt Escape could be kind of fun depending on the situation. I think that we could probably put that there. But we got the passive that we were looking for, Energized. So the werewolf build's coming together. Obviously, Colossus gets replaced with werewolf eventually, but I think that's going to be geared more towards PvP, and we're going to have some fun with that. The other build, where did my thing go? The other build, this is almost done. We're almost like situated here, I think. Like, we need that one ability from the Gravelord skill tree that I actually just unlocked today, so that's cool. And then just some refinement, I think. Like, we could always adjust the gear a little bit. I think that, like, we could probably replace Innate Axiom and Order's Wrath with something that's just a little bit more refined, a little bit more geared towards, like, damagey situational stuff. Like, this is fun. It works very well. I like it, and I could even see myself replacing Slime Crawl with something else. The crit chance is nice, but I wouldn't be against just like flat weapon and spell or a little bit of pen. But either way, there's more to come. We're going to be doing some tank stuff, some healer stuff. Rad, thank you very much, man. Thank you all very much. Guys, Discord, there's a link to that down below. If you'd like to check it out, you can. And subscribing's cool. I'd really appreciate that kind of stuff too, guys. So I wish you all the very best, and thank you for real. I'm really enjoying this. A little bit too much, to be honest. So I hope you guys are having fun with it too, and if you're not, have fun with something. I don't know. Guys, have a good day. See ya.